Hello everybody, it's Ezra time again and welcome back to another reaction video, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Zhangxi 37 SFM FNAF Death Trap Part 1. Um, so in the last episode we kind of find out that Toichika, the future one, is actually ending up in the second location. I think it was far in the future because the location was damaged and there is pipes leaking, and then apparently there was actually part of the outro of the outro image of Zhangsu 37, which showing the second pizzeria is actually flooding because I think it was damaged obviously. And then I'm kind of curious to see where that story goes, so I'm really curious to see if this episode is going to show where's that story goes, you know what I mean, or maybe it's just gonna show like what actually happened to Freddy, Chica, BB, JJ, and Toy Bonnie. I think did Toy Bunny die? I kind of forget. I think maybe Toy Bunny died in the previous episode, but again, I kind of forget, guys. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, it doesn't actually show what happened to Freddy, Chica, BB, and JJ. Because if you guys don't remember, they actually trapped in the first pizzeria. Well, it wasn't the first pizzeria, but you know what I mean, like the where the nightmare is actually stationed. Before they actually came to Toy Chica's place. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff to talk about in on this series, and that's why I love them. So without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we? Mm-mm. Death Trap Part 1. Yeah, Golden Freddy's gone. The machine was broken. Oh, Shadow Freddy. Or Nightmare, I guess? Oh gosh.
What's going on here? Nightmare Mango, like she lost her eyesight during the fight.
Yeah, Spring Trap. Oh god. Oh my god. Jeez, man.
Useless rubbish pile.
Hey.
My lord, if we could fix the line, she would be functional.
Yeah, I mean...
I know about it, but for me the injuries she has suffered are tantamount to failure. And failure must be punished.
Oh god. Well, he's not messing around.
He also failed.
If you're so smart, tell him that.
I'm pretty sure he can hear
What
you.
are we going to do now? Next stage of the plan.
Oh. Plus trap? Yeah. So he came back to this location. Oh. Is she gonna
Did
kill
you
him?
kill her?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I failed, my lord. She escaped.
Oh, you're so dead. Oh. Oh.
You have failed, but I will not kill you because you will be still useful to me. It's time to take over the factory to create my army.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time since we see Mangle, apparently the traitor. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the location, in the previous episode. If you guys remember, this is where Toichika ended up. And then there she is taking the sword again. But yeah, man, Nightmare was so goddamn brutal, man. I'm not gonna lie. He killed Nightmare Mangle. I mean, to be fair, Nightmare Mangle, he actually managed to kill Springtrap. So technically she's not that useless, but yeah, he just decided to kill her. But I just remember in the final season trailer, we see the giant Nightmare Mangle. If you guys remember that, in the trailer. If you guys don't remember, you guys can watch that obviously. I remember we see the giant Mangle, right, taking over the city and then against the army of mankind, obviously. So maybe Nightmare is obviously gonna, recreate her, but this time she's more powerful, you know. But yeah, that was that was so mean of Nightmare, man. And then he kept changing from, from Nightmare to Shadow Freddy, which I don't exactly know why, because when he changed his appearance, I thought that there was a two different person, but no, I mean it's obviously the same person, but I don't get it why he kept changing that. Again, I don't know why, guys. Maybe we will get some explanation why he kept changing his appearance. Like, even though technically he doesn't need to do that anymore, because in the previous one we know why he does that to fool the animatronics. Like, oh, as Shadow Freddy, he's like, oh, I'm helping you, I mean, I'm helping you guys, so that's why he changed his appearance. Like, yeah, sure, I'm Shadow Freddy, but I'm also Nightmare. But, or, these two are the same person, but I don't exactly know why he keeps changing his appearance. you know Again, maybe we get some explanation why he does that, or maybe he just did that for fun, for the sake of it. Who knows? But yeah, again, plus Trump apparently come back to this location, so we know that Toijika, I don't know, since he ending up in the far future, so I'm really curious to see if the war is actually starting. Because if you guys remember, I'm gonna go back here, um, where Nightmare said that. Where is it? There it is. It's time to take over the factory to create my army. So the factory, I don't know where that factory was. So obviously, maybe it was a Fazbear Entertainment factory that creates animatronics. Duh, And then he create his army, obviously. But yeah, see, this line is obviously a hint, to take over the factory to create my army. So we getting there, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking that maybe in a couple episodes in the future we're going to find out that the war is finally begins. Because again, I'm really curious to see when the war is actually starting, because I'm pretty sure that this series is far from end, because there is a lot more to cover and there is a lot more time traveling needs to be done. So I'm really curious to see how it goes. I'm really excited, guys. I really hope you guys too. Um, and yeah, this also Mangle. It's been a while since we see Mangle here, because the trailer. Hmm. I don't exactly know if Mangle is actually going to turn good in the end, or she just gonna turn, she's just gonna turn bad, in the end. And then Tochika needs to kill her, because if you guys remember, I think Tochika and Mangle were best friend, right? It's been a while since we saw them interacting with each other, So I'm really curious to see if the future Tochika is going to kill Mangle, the traitor Mangle. But yeah, I'm really curious, guys. But yeah, it's been a while since we see this Mangle, you know. But yeah, I thinking that we are getting really close to the war is actually beginning, because again, like per se, time to take over the factory, create my army. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to create his army, obviously, and then starting a war. Um, and that got me thinking that, because Tochika obviously using a time travel machine, um, so obviously we kind of find out that he actually ending up in the far future, because again, in the far because in the building that she ending up with, the second pizzeria building, it was actually a damaged pizzeria. It was so damaged that there is water leaking. The wall is all old, you know what I mean? But and then in the last episode, we kind of find out that the future Tojika is actually getting wasn't getting rescued, but it was found by human. So I'm really curious to see if the war is actually starting, because I like to believe it is, especially because this nightmare line, like, it's time to take over the factory to create my army. So if that the future Tochika is actually ending up in the future, quote unquote, so maybe the war is already starting, or maybe it was in the process of starting. I don't know. I like to think it's already starting, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And because in the last episode we kind of find out that Tochika is found by human, if you guys remember that. So I'm really curious to see if that human is going to fix Tochika's body, because again, Tochika's body was so damaged, or maybe the human is trying to kill her, and then she has to convince the human that, hey, I'm not evil animatronics, because I like to believe the war is already starting because of this specific line right here, because I believe that Tojika is ending up in the future. That's obvious because the place is all disorientated and old, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like to believe is probably the war is already starting, and I'm gonna predicting that maybe she's trying to convince the human that found her, to, if you guys don't remember, just watch the last episode. um Maybe she's trying to convince the human to help her and tell him that, hey, I'm not an evil animatronics. I actually try to stop the nightmares animatronics, but yeah, overall, guys, I'm really excited to see what in the future is all about. I'm really curious to see what Toichika's plan was, and obviously going back to the past and fixing that. But I'm really curious, guys. I'm really curious to see where this series is gonna be. Especially the war is going to be starting. So I'm really excited to find that out. Yeah, man, so much excitement. Once again, if you guys want to watch the original video, I will leave a link in the description below, and make sure you guys check Zanju 37 channel, show him some support. This guy is really amazing with his storyline. I'm really excited to find out in the future it's all about, and obviously the story as an overall, you know what I mean? Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to his channel, show him some support, guys. And if you guys enjoy my reaction video, please leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe to this channel, maybe share this video to your friends or family. And yeah, guys, and once again, I will see you guys in the next video then. Bye.